Welcome back, Sagittarius, for your weekly reading. You guys absolutely killed it as far as views go, so you are top of the list again for release. Not gonna mince a lot of words today. Let's just get straight to it and see what is new for you this week. If you should come across this reading, it's valid anytime, quite honestly. Even if you're not a Sagittarius and you're just drawn to the title, you go with that. Okay, you probably have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart if it's not your sun sign, so keep that in mind as well. And maybe you're cross watching for someone who is a Sagittarius. In any event, welcome. It's good to have you back. I've been super excited to get started on these readings again. It's been a super crazy busy week. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Let's stick to you today. All right. So first out we have the Six of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Oh, goody. This is love. Okay. So anytime I see the Six of Cups, especially in this deck, it's really fond memories with someone, okay? It's something where there's a deep bond, there's a sense of loyalty and companionship that you just can't get from any old relationship, okay? I do believe this is a love, referencing love. It's not in relation to friendship, because beside it in the Ten of Cups, we see ultimate fulfillment. It's interesting. This almost looks like a same-sex couple here. So if you're in a same-sex relationship, this could very well apply to you as well. But with the Ten of Cups, we just see the ultimate in happiness, okay? It's a family unit that basically has everything that they need. I'm just hearing all of the colors of the rainbow. So again, this could be same sex. Now, let's get some more cards, though, to establish if this is a relationship that's existing or if this is one that you're reflecting on very fondly. Yeah, okay. So next out is the Four of Cups and the Six of Swords. So I really feel with those cards coming out to clarify that this is a relationship that you're looking back on, okay? So at some point you've probably separated and are currently looking back at what you've lost, essentially, and it feels pretty bitter right now. There's nothing sweet about it except for the fact that they were such good times, or you're remembering them as such good times, and now you feel that you've lost them. It's interesting with the Six of Swords coming in behind. This is something that's been, obviously very heartbreaking for you. It looks like you've gotten some support to kind of take you to land. So I always think of that as, a place of more stability, of healing. But this has been an emotionally turbulent time for you. And one of sadness and grief. Like, I really do feel a lot of grief coming off of that card. I think what's important, though, to note, anytime you see the Four of Cups, although you're reflecting back on what you've lost and those good times that you had with this person or within this family unit, there's something being offered to you, and you're so focused on the past and what you've lost that you're not even seeing that there's an opportunity being afforded to you, okay? The next row here really, to me, talks about I'm suspecting current type energy where, this situation of loss has led you into a place where you've really had to explore the depths of your emotions, okay? I talked about this a little bit last night in my general reading, where it's almost a sense of time is suspended. There's an emotional withdrawal. There's a sense of just time freezing, and really suspension is really what I get from this card, okay? But I am seeing that through this time that you spend, or that you have spent, okay, if this has already happened for you, you've come to embrace a lot of strength out of this, okay? You've come to embrace a better balance between the softer sides of yourselves and the more empowered and kind of feisty parts of yourselves, okay? That tenacity within you, because we see in this card, sorry to get that light right with the strength here. So, half lion, and then you see this beautiful, cute little lamb down below. So it really is a sense of you through this journey being better able to balance those two sides of yourselves. And I think even seeing those aspects within yourself, okay, and being proud of that. It's also possible that this relationship could have taught you this. So again, potentially that if you hadn't have been in this relationship, you would have never come to this point that you were able to balance, I would say, the masculine and feminine sides of yourself, okay? Next to it, we've got the Four of Wands, okay? And I believe this has to do with this cup that's being offered to you. There's something coming up that you're not seeing because you are kind of reflecting back into the past, where there's a lot of joy coming, there's celebration coming, there's coming together with friends, it looks like. I don't know that this is another love relationship. The Four of Wands can signify that, you know, twin flame stuff if you're into that. You know, it's just very celebratory, but this feels more like friendship to me. So I don't know if there's been more of a focus on friendships, you know, and coming together with people to help you, or this is Spirit's advice to you if you haven't been through this yet, to really see past this, get out of the past, okay? Stop living back there and start getting into the present and start connecting with people again, all right? Because it does show that this leads to just, I wouldn't even say joy, but fun. There's fun, there's camaraderie, there's a sense of connection. That's really coming through with the Three of Cups here, that sense of connection that you get when you spend time with others and get out of kind of this past energy zone here. You know, this has required you to let go and to really release. And I think sometimes that's the hardest thing of all when we're going through something difficult, whether that be relationship or career or, you know, any sort of healing work, is that moment where we just give up, and not give up literally, but, you know, we let go. Okay, we let go of things, stop trying to control it so much, stop trying to obsess about it, to ruminate about it, and just surrender. Surrender to life. And it's a very freeing feeling, and it's in absolute stark contrast to, you can see here the moon, okay? So you see this energy, like you're drowning, you're suspended, time's not moving, you know, it's very still. Whereas this, you know, you're letting go, okay? And that's not to say that you're ignoring the pain and the hurt and stuff like that. Not at all. It's still going to be there, of course, for some time, but it's just kind of this surrender that you're giving into. With the Eight of Pentacles here, you might find that work is a good distraction for you, or potentially that you're investing more time into work, and also a hobby, something that you really enjoy. And this has been part of this letting go. Okay, so letting go of this up here and focusing more on work and also the things that bring you joy. There's something that you do, some sort of hobby that you find fulfillment in, and it certainly has lit the way for you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, I'm just hearing Spirit say though too, make sure you balance this, okay? Don't put too much energy into one. The trick here throughout this whole reading I'm seeing is to balance, right? Balance, you know, investing time solo in yourself, you know, letting friends help you, getting together with friends and having some fun, you know. And I get it's hard right now with COVID and restrictions, you know, depending on where you are in the world, but there's lots of ways that we can connect, you know, be it outside, be it over social media, whatever that looks like for you. You got to get creative sometimes, okay? So it's really calling for you to balance these aspects in life. That's going to be a test for you as well. Spirit, what other messages do you have for our beautiful Sagittarius folks today? Sagittarius, please. Yeah, I'm really getting you're taking this throughout your life, this strength that you've embraced now and the balance that you're creating. This will take you forward forever, sort of thing. This is something that's not going to be lost on you. So it's, if you haven't done this already, you know, I would, you know, take Spirit's advice here and move towards your present, okay? Investing in your present instead of staying there in the past. All right, because it'll pay off forever. We've got the Five of Pentacles coming out next, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. This is, again, more sadness, absolutely. But again, what I see with this, I feel like you're resisting. I really feel like you're resisting this, because in the Five of Pentacles in this deck here, you can see, you know, she's forlorn, she's feeling totally bummed out. But what she doesn't see is Spirit's shining the light on the fact that, yo, there's a key right here, all right? And it's accessible to you. You can unlock this. You have the power to get out of this kind of dark slumber, if you will, okay? But I think, you know, you're tired. And when I see this card come out, it's something like you're tired. It gives you a headache, I think, even just thinking about it, right? It's something like, I don't have the energy. Like, it's kind of taking everything out of you. Like, you're still kind of stuck here in the moon potentially and resisting moving forward and kind of adding more of this into your life, right? But what Spirit again wants you to know is that you've got the key. The key is right there. It's accessible to you. All you have to do is get up, lift that key, and pop it in the door, and there's something better on the other side. But I really feel like you're resisting it because you're tired, you're wounded. You know, this is really taking a toll on you. I think you know that you need to walk away. If you don't know, Spirit is certainly encouraging you to do that, because they're saying, you know, investing in this, it's still burning, right? Investing in this isn't going to get you over here. You can clearly see in this card, maybe you can't clearly see. I'm sorry, the light is so bad, you guys. I've been fiddling with it forever this morning, and I just really wanted to get these readings out because I was so excited. But you can see, here it is, like the sun in the corner here, right? You're walking into something better. So either you're feeling that way and you know that you need to walk away from this, or Spirit's encouraging you to do so, even if it's hard. And they're acknowledging that it is hard. This isn't a matter of, you know, oh, come on, it's not that bad. No, they're certainly saying it has been very difficult, but there are brighter times ahead. And you are capable of walking forward to it, okay? So coming out of this energy here and walking into change, walking away from this and walking into something better, okay? Something better looks like this. This is the Queen of Cups, okay? So Queen of Cups, you might be looking at the energy of a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. To me, this is again, though, a card about surrender. It's about letting go, and choosing to sit in the emotions, choosing to be in a state of mindfulness, and being present. To me, this card is all about being present, okay? When we're in their future, you know, why are we there, right? It hasn't even happened yet. Who knows what's going to happen? When we sit in the past, that's already happened. The only moment we truly have that truly exists is the very one we're in this very second. And, you know, this is why readings can sometimes change, or, you know, timing isn't always an art. It's because every moment can dictate what happens next, right? We only have the current moment that we're in. And so I'm just really, Spirit's really hammering that through for some reason. Yeah. So if you don't know somebody in this energy, you know, I really feel like this is you. I don't feel like this is somebody else. I feel like Spirit is calling on you to embody this. As far as signs go for your energy, I'm seeing a lot of water, honestly. I'm seeing water. So I do believe that you've got water in your chart, Sagittarius. There is some fire that we've got in here. I just don't think you're feeling yourself. I don't think you're feeling that spark that, you know, your Sag typically does. I think you're kind of in your emotions, and it's a bit of a dark place, quite honestly. It's a bit of a dark place for you. So, you know, I strongly believe you've got water in your chart, or this is Spirit's way of saying to you, embrace some of these qualities. The Queen of Cups is somebody who is in check with her emotions, you know, and again, guys, masculine, feminine energies, it doesn't have to be gender-based. You know, somebody who is sensitive, who's sweet, who nurtures others, who's not afraid to kind of sit in those emotions and be with them, okay? So Spirit's really calling for you to sit in your emotions and be with them. It's not enough just to ignore them, and distractions are good and spending time with others, but you do need to take some time out to be mindful. And if you're struggling to know what mindfulness is, you know, it's all over the internet right now, all over the internet. So please Google that, because that is going to help you, and that's the advice for you too, is to sit in those feelings. But and a present focus, and release them. Okay, this is all about surrendering and release. If you need the help of a professional, by all means, you know, connect to someone in your community. Spirit, what else do you have to say here? How are we doing for time? Oh, we're doing great for time. Okay, I'm trying to keep them not too long, because I don't like to repeat myself too much, you know, unless the message is really important and, you know, they're really trying to stress it. You might need to hear it more than once, but for the most part, you know, why drag it out, right? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Let's just see what it comes out next. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles here. This usually stands for somewhat of an offer. It's something that's grounded. It's got a very calm energy to it. It has a healthy energy to it. Very earthy energy. I'm just hearing like nothing is too big for you to handle. I'm not sure what that means, but in life in general, okay. Yoga too. I don't know if some of you do yoga or if you would benefit from doing yoga. I'm also getting from this Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Who's this Knight of Pentacles looking at? I don't know, again, if it's necessarily a person coming in for you, because this feels like this is more about not focusing on the next relationship sort of thing, to get out of the memories of a past one. This feels more about a journey for you and advice for you throughout that. But let's just see, what's this Knight of Pentacles looking at here, Spirit? Who's this message for? Who's this about? What is this about? Yeah. I think sometimes people see you as guarded. And it's not like you're like harsh, like super defensive, but there is a part of you, and I do feel this is your energy because we've got some fire in here. There's just a part of you that's not allowing this to happen. And this Knight of Pentacles, to me, it's, you know, Knight of Pentacles is like one of the slowest cards in the deck. You know, that energy is really slow. It's slow and steady, wins the race. And I feel like this is just saying to you, this is going to be a slow but steady pursuit to get to this point where you can stop resisting and start embracing, okay? But it is doable. Like I'm getting, once you're able to do this, once you're able to do that, this will bring you a new beginning, okay? And it's going to be something grounded. It's going to be something very balanced. It's going to be something that's well worth your time. There's a lot of intricacy in that pentacle there. And so again, similar, I think, to last night's reading, it's this idea that if you take the time to invest in yourself and you put that energy into it, it is an incredibly slow process. Sometimes it can speed up a little faster, but it can seem like it takes forever. Listen, it's going to be well worth your while, okay? But again, it's just showing that you